It's like, okay, it's like, you might be... So today's video, vamos a estar contando scary stories that's happened to, like, in the family.
Scary stuff like ghosts that we have, well, stuff that we have seen, ghosts, noises, anything. It's usually in our house because I don't know what the hell's wrong with this house. But and you know the scary part is we're recording in here, so if you guys see like something in the background or
they're scaring me now. I mean, it isn't necessarily something that's happened to us, but like stories that we've been told like by the other family members.
And they've experienced some stuff.
Yeah, we've experienced some stuff
in this house.
In this house,
right here where we're in this room.
We've
right
been there like almost 10 years.
Starting off, the number one thing, even before we moved into this house, like we were barely gonna move into this house, and my brother was painting here with my cousin, and they told him. There was an old lady that lived right in front of us, and she came up and she was like, oh, like, what are you guys doing? ¿Qué están haciendo? And then my brother was like, oh, estamos pintando. We're gonna move in here. She was curious to know what my brother was doing here with my cousin. She straight up tells them that somebody passed away here. They're like, oh, no, hace no tanto tiempo, alguien se murió aquí, nomás les quería dejar saber. Yes, like, it was kind of creepy because, like, she literally just came to tell them that. We have a specific, like, place where they said that they passed away. That used to be like our laundry, like for the lavadora and stuff, but now it's a bathroom. And so yeah, that was really creepy because like we were literally just moving in and somebody just came up and said that somebody passed away here.
And we're not saying it's true, but it's like something that we were told, so it's something that we kept like thinking about like as time passed by. So like whenever stuff did happen like that was scary, it was like it's true. It made us believe that it was true because trust me, there's a lot of things that happen.
And it also kind of makes sense because like we also have dogs. Y cada vez like that they would bark like to the place that the lady told us somebody passed away.
So this is a more recent story. There's this gray cat that's like
está aquí por la casa, que nomás camina y por acá y por acá.
Like es raro no mirarlo porque it's so like common when we do see it, and it's always the same cat. And it's like
la casa.
Yeah, it gets inside the house, like we don't know how. And like in the middle of the night, my dad's seen it so many times. It's so crazy. Our house is like right here, and then my sister's house is like right here, so we're like neighbors.
Literally, she's back there.
Yeah, back there. This one time, they told us we weren't there to experience it, but they told us that the cat was in their house. Personally, myself, I believe in witchcraft, and I believe that witches can disguise themselves as cats. You might be thinking it's like a normal cats, whatever, but it really wasn't. My two sisters that lived in the back, they called my brother to go over to like, you know, like scare it away.
For the longest time ever, like my sister, she heard something, she's like, I hear a cat. I'm like, no, there's nothing. I came in, I was like, there's nothing. And I remember that same night, she was like, I hear a cat. I'm like, there's nothing. So I checked, there was nothing, and then I went in, but later, like, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning.
But it began by thinking that it was outside. And at the time, my sister was expecting, like she was pregnant. And in Mexico, it's also believed that when a woman's pregnant, they're more likely to be like followed by witches. Because en Mexico se cree que las brujas chupan la sangre de los bebés and los dejan abajo de la cama. I know it's like creepy, but it's true. And some of my family has experienced it. Right now you're hearing our perspective, but theirs is more like, you know,
real.
Theirs is more detailed because they lived it.
Creepy thing also is that my sister first, she kept hearing it even before the cat went in, which we don't know how. But she kept hearing it, and then she said that when she looked on the window, the cat was literally on the thing, like on the little, how do you call it? The screen. Honestly, I forgot the whole story, but for some reason it ended up being inside. Like she didn't even see when I went inside.
After that, they called my brother. So he went. My brother's first instinct was to throw water at it, but when he threw water, nothing happened. The cat was just staring right at him.
Like the cat was under the bed, and then he lifted up the bed and everything. He got a stick. He was trying to throw water, and it wouldn't move. It was hitting it with the stick, nothing. Like, it was just hard.
After they experienced all of that, that's when they knew that it was just like, it wasn't a regular cat. You can tell the difference when a cat, you know, they're scared of like water, they're scared of being like hit, but that one was like, they wouldn't move. My brother brought in the fire torch, right? And he was like putting the fire near it, and he wouldn't move.
Just staring at him the whole time.
Sabiendo que no fue like a regular cat, that's when my brother was talking to the cat saying like, I'm not scared of you, whatever you're gonna do it to me, not to my sisters. Somehow, like, I think they have a video of the cat getting out of the house.
Yeah.
It was like about to jump somewhere else, but the cat like got out. That wasn't the only time that we saw it. Like, we've seen it so many other times, and it just follows us. It's still here. Like, honestly, it is, and it's scary because we know that it's like, it's an animal, but like, we know it's not just that.
And then my brother had found like a kind of like a piggy bank, but it was kind of like an elf. It was like a troll. And people say that usually like if stuff like that, it can bring like any demons, anything. It can be inside that, anything. So my sister had that, and my brother got it, and like he started breaking. Why do you have this here? Why do you have this here?
I think that's also a big thing that attracted, I guess, that whatever that thing was. It's a symbol of like bad stuff when you have like an elf or like you know, a gnome or something like that, because it's representing something bad. So I feel like that's also something that the whatever the creature was attracted to. I mean, that's what we believe. You guys can have different opinions, but that's what we lived and that's what we know to be true.
People watching might think that our brother's crazy, but he has experienced like other stuff that's crazier.
Not too long ago, he recently put a camera for the house, you know, the house cameras, to see who comes in, who comes out. And he has this app on his phone where they let him know every time someone passes by, like the camera. He always gets notifications, siempre le dan alerts and everything. And recently we had to move him back with my sister. We're all there, sleeping together, right? And he had put the camera in front of my sister's house, which is back here, like literally a few steps. An alert woke him up, something woke him up. And
at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, guys. We'll put the screenshot right here.
So scared right now.
I guess he saw someone, but who's gonna be here at 3 in the morning? We thought it was like our sister's boyfriend, but he wasn't here around that time. My brother checked that he had left and everything. We asked him. Yeah, we asked him. He said no. Like, and plus it wasn't even that late because we were all sleeping there.
The figure that was in the picture was like really, really tall. Like we've never seen anybody that tall and like skinny.
Tall, and then the head was really small.
The head was too small for its body, so you can tell that it was not normal. You could tell it wasn't just a person.
So right away, my brother saw that in the camera. He screenshotted it. He's like, "What the hell?" So he came out here right away, and there was literally no one. Like, there was no one. He was literally watching it live because he got an alert that somebody was passing by there. He was watching it live, and that's when he screenshotted it, and that's when he came to check right away, and there was nothing. So that was really scary.
So I think it was like one of my tia's birthdays because it was
it
September
was
13th.
Bible study.
Was it?
Oh, it was
September 13th.
It was a Bible study.
Oh, it was like, okay. Cool. See, you turned into it. It was a Bible study, I guess. We were just like sitting there, and one of their sisters was like, taking pictures with their phone, and she's like, it was me and my cousin sitting on their stairs, on here, like the little steps that they have to go in the house. And so I was like sitting on the edge of the stairs, and my cousin was sitting on the other edge, so like there was like nobody, so people could pass through like the middle. And then like, so they took a picture, and in the back, since the door was like here, like more back, but it was like all black, and then like in the picture you can see like some like little boy standing, but like literally.
Explain the other picture.
Okay, they're like but 2 seconds or 3 seconds later, like she took like 2 pictures, but in the first picture it came out, and then like in the second one, like
it didn't. The thing that made it creepy was that it only appeared in one picture, and the picture was taken like a millisecond after. So that just makes it even creepier because obviously nobody was inside, everybody was outside, right?
Yeah, they didn't let anyone in here because we all have to be out there for the Bible study. And then like one, they were like off guard, but then they like turn around, and then they turned around, and that's when you saw it. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's a kid," but there was literally no one in here. They didn't let anyone in here because they wanted everyone outside.
My grandma, she has a house in Mexico. A long time ago, había una viejita que vivía enfrente de su casa, de ellos, y se llamaba
Doña Vita.
Doña Rita. I personally never got to see her or like meet her or anything because I never went to Mexico como hasta like 2016, I think. So by then she was like...
Didn't you guys go last year?
The first time I went, I never got to see her.
I never met
She had
her.
already passed away.
I had met her a couple times.
I haven't.
So the story is that she was a bruja, and she would always like mess with my grandpa and my grandma.
My grandpa was a pastor, so I think that's the thing that made her like,
Not like them.
yeah.
Siempre les ofrecía refrescos a everyone, and they would always tell them to like not drink them, just in case. There was this one time que mi mamá me contó que she sneaked in her house. I think it was by accident porque creo que doña Vita le había regalado algo a mi mamá y mi tata le dijo que se lo regresara. Entonces mi mamá y una de mis tías la acompañaron a regresar la cosa. Since she wasn't there, se metieron a un cuarto porque la estaban buscando. El cuarto it was like empty, pero que en el piso había muchas velas y era como like una big star en forma de la
Like the devil star.
Ajá.
Yeah.
Y que luego like they got scared and they're like, hey, no, y se fueron.
You know what I'm imagining? You know, I'm so extra. Like, imagine como que like, oh hell no, they saw it and then they were trying to go
And
out.
she's
Or she was
behind
like,
them.
No, or she's like at the door, like, where are you guys going? So yeah, that's the story. Basically, in Mexico, where my grandpa had a house, a lot of things happened there too. It was really scary how like she was all like she said she was messing with my grandpa a lot.
I remember like talking about her messing with my grandpa. My grandma told us a story that my grandpa had woken up and saying that I think this is how it goes. That he woke up saying that somebody was pulling on his legs.
Oh yes.
And then somebody was pulling on his legs. And then that morning, Doña Vita went up to me and le dijo, ¿cómo dormiste ayer? Or like,
Anoche, ¿cómo?
or like, cause she knew it was her. And my grandpa had an idea that it was her. So she was like, it made it even more obvious when she was like, ¿cómo dormiste esa noche? Like, with somebody.
And she was laughing.
Yeah,
she was laughing. She's like, ¿cómo dormiste esa noche, Nachito? I was like, bro, I'm gonna.
My grandpa knew it was her, so he's like, ya sabía que eres tú, like, you know.
And obviously he's not scared. He's not scared. My grandpa was a pastor. He knows. Like,
he knows that God is stronger than all of that. God is above all that. So my grandpa was like, fine.
When my mom was like, we used to live in Mexico, like when she was like younger, she would tell us that she would be walking in the jardín and that everywhere she would see witches. They were saying that in the trees you could see like a ball of like fire, and then there would be like a woman walking and they would be like with their head down, they wouldn't show their face, and then like with the hood. She said that one time a witch was like walking next to her, and she said that she was like looking at her and the witch was looking down and that she saw her nose, and it like actually is big.
No offense to everyone that has big noses out there.
Yeah.
We're not saying you're a witch, but yeah.
I heard they actually have brooms.
Yeah,
My grandma, I know.
Tu mamá me dijo, oye, las ven volando.
Oh my god! And they know because obviously when they were younger, witches were more common in Mexico.
Yeah.
And also, do you remember that we went? I don't know if you remember. We went to a jail where they used to put the witches in there, and they were like burn them.
It was like right next to where we were staying.
Another famous common name that's scary in our family besides Doña Vita. He was actually here in like California, right? Se llama Raitos. His name was Raitos. I don't know if that was his actual name, but he's known to appear everywhere. So my uncle like knew him. I guess like they were very close. One time he gave him a ride to like the trolley station because he was gonna go out nowhere. So they drove up to the trolley station, and my uncle left him there. My uncle like came back to the house, and literally like a few minutes later, like somebody knocked on the door. And then when I opened it, like he was like right there, like, and they were like, "What the hell? I just left you at the trolley station.
Yeah.
You know, you can't beat me with the car, and you can't like just lie here or something."
Yeah.
What the heck?
Anyways, that same man, I guess, I don't know if it was my mom or my dad that they told him when my mom was pregnant. He told my mom, she's like, "You have to name your first son David, or else he's gonna die. You're not even gonna have that baby." And my mom was like, "What in the world? I'm gonna kill him." My mom was like, "What in the world? Like, I can't just like name him whatever he wants." But my dad's like, you know, hello.
Yeah.
The baby's gonna die if you don't. Like, you don't know who you're messing with. You don't even know who this guy is. His name's David right now, currently. And then, like, a few years ago, my dad was listening to the radio. And then it was my brother's birthday, March 1st. And then on the radio, they were like, "Happy birthday to all the Davids out there. Today's the David day." And I was like, "Ah!" March 1st, his birthday, nació on March 1st. He's like, today's like the David day. Today his birthday. He's just known for all these things, but he just like appears places like, you know.
Wow.
And I heard a long time ago that he died. So he like died a long time ago, and I heard somebody like saw him like in the.
What?
I think it was in 78. The store. I think we came on there. Somebody. So they were like, "What the hell is that him?" Like, que se me hace escondiendo. Like he just left. And it was like, didn't he die like
Oh, hell
a few
nah.
years ago? Like, I literally got chills.
Oh,
No!
no.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
There was
Let's get at
a
least 5 likes.
Let's get up to 10.
10 dislikes.
Why would you even?
So, the last story is gonna be from my personal experience. Okay, so this happened, it was a while back. At that time, my parents were staying here, I was staying in the room right there. Something kept on waking me up, and I was just like, okay, I can't sleep, so I was like awake at that time. Right next to my bed, there's a window. All of a sudden, I heard like, knocking, and
Really hard knocking.
it was very, very, very loud knocking. I was the only one awake, and I was like, what the heck, do they not hear? So I heard knocking, and I started freaking out, because I was like, there's nobody outside, nobody else is listening to this, like, I'm the
You guys been everything?
She was talking right now, and the little
Oh, sorry. Sorry, we should just finish something scary. Sorry. We were recording. I was telling my story and the camera stopped recording, so sorry.
It deserves a like.
We really thought it died because it was 50%, so we were like, oh, it died. But it's 21% and it turned off by itself.
Okay, that was scary. My heart is like, back to my story. I heard her knocking in my room. Obviously, I was scared, so I got up. I came into my mom's room to tell her. I expected her to hear it from in here because it was literally that loud. So I came in, and it was weird because as soon as I came in, I couldn't hear it anymore. And I was just like what? I mean, I was like, maybe it's just because, you know, we're in separate rooms. I was standing in her room.
She was in the middle. She was like,
Yeah, I was standing in her room, but like I like turned to like here, like my head was in my room, but my body was in my mom's room. So I was like this, and I could hear the knocking. But as soon as I got into my mom's room again, like I was by the door, and there was no knocking. So I was confused. I was like, what the heck?
these two rooms are like together. Like right now, if you want, we'll show you how the rooms are at.
I was telling my mom, like, do you not hear the knocking? And my mom was like, what the heck? Like, what are you talking about? My mom probably thought I was crazy. She thought I was going crazy because I was like, do you not hear? And I was like yelling. I was like, how do you not hear? Like, I was like frustrated because she didn't hear it. I decided to stand in the middle of the door, like having my body in my room, having my body in my mom's. I was standing facing the door, and I was like this. And let's say this is my room, this is my mom's. And I only heard it from this side. Like from this here, I heard the knocking. My mom still didn't believe me, so I asked her to come with me to my room, and the knocking was still going on. So she heard that, and I was just like, why can't you hear it in your room though? Like, and why aren't the girls waking up? I was so... We did a little prayer before we started because the camera turned off again. After that, my mom just told me to go to sleep. And that was it.
Thank you guys for watching this video. It's literally like stories that has happened. Like this is scary just even talking about it because like it's real what has happened to us. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want a part 2, comment below, like. And as you can see, we're freaking out because the camera turned off. But
I almost cried.
There's many more stories, so there's gonna probably be like.
if you guys really, if we
4,
see that
5,
you guys
6,
really
7,
like it, yeah.
8,
If you guys see
10.
that you guys really do like it, we're gonna post a part 2. Okay. So comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
I did 3. Like what?